It was 24 hours ago when we did something we very rarely do. It's Sneak Peek Week here on QVC.
Sneak Peek Week.
Sneak Peek Week. And we launched our today's special value for a few minutes. Then it launched officially at midnight. And since that time, 3,700 of you have picked up a first. Never been done before. Our lab-grown diamond brand called Firelight debuting earrings. And Michelle Loud, diamond graduate, joining us for what has been an extraordinarily popular item. People fell in love with it. They get it because we launched this lab-grown diamond line. How many years ago was that?
Gosh, I think it was 2017.
2017. And we had like, okay, here's what it is. It's just the difference between in the earth and lab-grown, right? A lot of explanation, but now you get it. You know you're getting more for your money, and we've got that story here, and here it is. The value story, 1 carat, jumps to 3, jumps to 5. I love this graphic. Let's leave it up for a second if we could. $469 retail value. Not today, not now. It's 5Z payments at $56 in the yellow or the silver. Jumps to 3 carat. The earring is larger. The stones are larger. Both jump up. Retail value, $889 in lab grown. If you could find it, we have it for what? Yeah, a $289 savings, all now for 5Z payments of $120. 5 carat. I said it earlier, you can now buy the 5 carat for less money than you could buy from the earth diamonds in gold. Like, so much less. By doing this now for under $1,000, even our retail value is $1,429. That's apples to apples. If you could find it in sterling, if you could find it in lab, if you could find it in this size. We've got it for 5Z payments of $200 sent to your door right here and right now. An incredible today's special value.
It really is. It's been so exciting, and thank you to those of you that have checked out and are expecting a great package from QVC. Guys, these are quality. We're looking at VS Plus Clarity, HI near colorless quality. Every diamond is fully faceted, 58 facets per diamond, face-up shape is around, the brilliance is mesmerizing. You're gonna love the way you feel. And when you set it in an inside out, Rick, you get sparkle from every angle.
Every angle, every angle that you can love and enjoy. So here comes that tour, if you will. Let's start with that silver in the 5 carat, because you can really get a sense of what's happening here in that inside out story. Like our cameras, we had to like double change the focus because we had a focus on front. You can see it. It was a little like blurry in the background.
Yeah, this is like magic. Watch.
Oh, watch this. Now it's in the back. That's incredible.
It is.
Inside out, you're always enjoying it. There it is, back and forth. Love that.
So and the party's in the front and the back.
The party, front and the back, and here comes the side, and here comes that brand new clasp, if you will, a little button on there that locks it into place, and it's very easy to open up. So there's a large, strong post, locks it, and you said something that was so great last hour. You talked about the fact that it's in sterling silver. First of all, if this is gold, you could probably charge let's just say conservatively, twice as much. Gold is $3,100.
That's conservative, you're right.
An ounce. You could probably, depending on where you're shopping, 3 times as much.
Yeah.
But you did a practical wow with sterling silver, which was what?
I happen to really love sterling silver. Sterling silver is a great metal. It's just less valuable right now in the marketplace than gold is, but the real benefit of it is far outweighing the price per gram. We're talking about a metal that will keep the stones safer and in place. When you're looking at the push button on the back, over time, that and the hinges, they can become worn, right? Not in sterling silver, they're going to be much stronger, much longer, and need a lot less maintenance.
By the way, when you see these earrings, when you are getting compliments on these earrings, you know what people are going to say? Oh my gosh, there's a gorgeous earrings. And you're going to say, yeah, they're diamonds. They're diamonds. You're not going to say, yeah, they're diamonds set in sterling silver. There's nothing wrong with it. We're proud of it. We love it. But I'm telling you, you're saving so much money by doing this. So now, as you're realizing and making your choice, if it's in your cart, go for it. Let's go through the sizes and what's remaining since we launched this officially yesterday. 1 carat. That's a ½ carat in each here. If you want in the silver, started with $2,400, $700 to go around. Most popular option, there's no advance order. We also have it in the yellow if you want to pick that up. That's gorgeous as well. And then it jumps from the 1 to the 3 carat. In the silver, started with $900. There's fewer than 300 to go around in QVC world. That's in that yellow and the silver, and then it jumps, Michelle, to the 5.
Yes, you know, it's not even 1 o'clock. This was supposed to last until midnight, and I hope that it does because I want to treat as many people as we can to this high quality lab grown story.
Love that.
Yeah, this is exclusive to us here at QVC. You can't buy this anyplace else. Now, can you buy lab grown diamonds in other places? Yes, you can, but buyer beware. It makes a difference where you do your shopping for lab grown diamonds.
So here comes this graphic, and the graphic is so great because it's even I can understand this. Is really simple.
I think
There's
you
two
wrote
columns.
it, didn't you?
I think I helped. Like make sure I can understand this. Firelight, our light, and then called mine diamonds. Those are billions of years old. We've known, we've loved them. But the top is the most important. Is it a diamond, Michelle?
Yes, it is a diamond, chemically, physically, optically a diamond. This has the same chemical composition, the same crystalline structure. They're 10s on the Mohs rating scale. That's why you can wear them every single day with no maintenance, literally. Scratch resistant, you bet they are. One was grown in the earth, one was grown in a laboratory, and yes, they are not simulated diamonds.
They're not.
No, in order for something to be a simulated diamond, it just has to resemble a diamond.
Yeah,
ring.
this is not simulated.
Not
by the way, and we actually work with a little company called the GIA, otherwise known as the Gemological Institute of America. What does that mean? That now we're getting into color and clarity like we do with a mine diamond.
Now, I know this looks technical, but I promise you I'm going to make it easy. Diamonds are graded from included to at the very top flawless. We start here with this collection at very slightly included, which is in the top third, and it will range between that and flawless. Your diamonds will also be near colorless to colorless. How can I make that grand statement? We mandate that our vendors send every single diamond, imagine this, to the Gemological Institute of America to be inspected before they're set into jewelry. So you don't have to pay for that. A lot of people pay for that kind of service.
Right.
It's included in what you're buying here today. We want your business, and I think we're proving it. I hope we're proving it with our today's special value. I am certain, Rick, that once they get these home, they're going to want to come back and buy their engagement rings or wedding rings because the standard is always there.
Well, take a
Top
look.
notch.
Now, we're talking 1 carat, right? 1 carat, perfect, beautiful,
Isn't that nice?
Mother's Day. Are you kidding me? Anniversary. Somebody who has a big something coming up. I know last time we were talking Mary and a wedding.
Yeah.
Her husband bought her the 5 carat. So here comes Blair. Va, boom. Look at that. Those are stunningly beautiful earrings. The
Aren't
5.
they?
Yeah, if you saw the 1 at midnight, Jane picked them up. Your mom, Michelle, bought you the 3.
Yes, that's what I'm wearing.
But
I'm wearing my own.
Here come the 5. Actually, could you do the honors?
Of
Why don't you
course.
join the models? And why don't you models all get together?
I'm now a model. What do you know?
Give a sense of scale
move
here.
up?
Michelle, I'll let you do the honors, please.
All right.
That's great. So from 1 to 3 to 5.
There we go. So this is kind of cool, right? It's like shoes where they give them a name. So you've got the 1 carat. I love it. I've got the 3. And of course, Blair has got the 5 carat. So you can see the difference visually. I think it helps.
Just great. Inside out, all the way. You can enjoy the stones. You can enjoy the stones from the side, from any angle. They're all sparkling. It's really a matter of what you're looking for, right? But all of them have the same kind of color and the same quality, right, Michelle?
Same quality through and through. Guys, you're owning the good stuff now. You can get bigger, bolder, brighter diamonds with lab-grown diamonds here from QVC. So I'm here to spread the word, get the news out there. You have to promise me something, though. When your friends and family ask you where you got them, you got to tell them you bought them from us, right?
Here we go. J25, 224. Here's our shot. Here's our close-up shot. So this is an opportunity in the last 11 minutes to pick these up and bring home and try them on. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, 30-day return policy. They're boxed. They're in time for mom. They're in time for you. They're in time for vacations. They're in time for a wedding. It's really a matter of the choices. Now, let's get into the color, if you will.
Sure.
The 14-karat gold clad is a gorgeous, gorgeous 14-karat gold. That is beautiful. If this were done in mined diamonds, and 14-karat gold, I mean, we saw some 5-figure
Yes, we
options,
did.
not
Yep.
4-figure.
We did a little snooping around.
We did a lot of snooping around,
Yeah.
like not only 1,000 or 2 or 3 or 4.
And I
we
like
got into
what you
5
said
figures.
earlier, too. You were talking about how yellow gold, I was telling you that it's so on trend, it's seeing a real surge in popularity. And you were telling me that it's because people want to wear their wealth. They want to show their, affluence and that they're really doing well in their life. And I like that.
But you know what? Because it is one of those, it's gold, it's gold. So if you want to go
gold.
for that, you can. But when it comes to the look of the, the refraction, the dispersion, the sparkle of the diamond. 'Cause
I
these
like
are
the
all
white for that.
round stones. You like the white.
I do. I just think there's nothing to take away from the diamonds in the white version.
Yeah.
In the white version, I got an email from a customer on the break. They wanted to know if the white was rhodium plated, and the answer to that is yes. So the white is rhodium plated, which means less maintenance for you. Rhodium, just so you know, is a derivative of platinum, and it's really expensive. It's more expensive than gold. It's more expensive than platinum. But yes, we did it, and we did it in a lot.
I love that. And we go down that same path, like the quality story, the difference
quality
between mined and lab grown. Now, let's go down another path. In the 1, in the 3, and the 5, all for this price. And that is the allure, love of diamonds.
Yes.
Why has it stood the test of time? Why has that story, it was called the greatest ad slogan of the 20th century, a diamond is forever. It was the symbol of the diamond's gonna last forever. It was also a symbol of the love of the giver and the receiver and the sharing. Why do you think it stood the test of time, Michelle?
Yeah, you know, it's hard to put your finger on it as a woman. It's a different feeling, isn't it? When you put on a pair of diamond earrings or you put on a necklace or a ring, it makes you feel really cherished and really special. And so it is an intangible thing, but I know quality when I'm wearing it. I know that for that day, I'm feeling more confident. I like that I'm wearing real diamonds, but I also like saving money. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I love a sale, I love a deal. I mean, when I can get the 5 carat for thousands less than the retail value, we don't do that, or you don't do that retail value on every item that comes into inventory. But we did it for this today.
Yeah, we did. So your opportunities to do that. So in the last 9 minutes, people are picking this up for the very first time. It's available in 5 easy payments on the choices. And here comes that value story. So this has got to be like comparable retail value if you could find it. Now, a lot of lab grown is not set in sterling silver.
That's right.
So it's got to be like you don't have a choice of that.
Yeah.
So our buyers looked around and said, how could we do this? Well, if you could do the comparison, $469. Now, here's the wow of this. Look at that. You can now get, for $279 or 5 easy payments of $56, step up to the 3 carat. They're now $599. That's not far off from the price of the 1 carat.
That's such a sweet spot for me.
It really is, isn't it?
I think for a lot of you out there too, it's a classic size. It's just a smidge over 1 inch. The 1 carat is a smidge under an inch. And then of course you got the, oh my goodness, 5 carat.
Yeah,
really
oh my goodness, 5 carat. All here and all now with 200 people shopping right now. And there's no advance order. Only time we've ever done this. So we wanted to make sure that you got a wow when it comes to a beautiful pair of earrings. For what? The 1 carat in the silver, 650 remaining. Let's just, because that's very limited. It's going very quickly. It's also most affordable. $56 on a credit card. Let's just love on this 1 carat. Half carat in each ear, still seeing the inside out.
I would challenge you to find something even remotely close to this. You know, really, you're looking at VS Plus clarity, eye clean diamonds, point being, near colorless quality in a precious and noble metal with the really extravagant push button closure, which you can sleep and dance and do anything you want to in these earrings. They're not going to budge, trust me. Right. Gentlemen are going to love these too.
Well, you know, that's a point well said with the clasp and the wearability, because
it's expensive.
Blair had on and has on the 5 carat. Now, that's great. Playing pickleball, probably not going to do the 5 carat. Right? Maybe
no, but I do the
church.
1.
Yeah, you right.
Or the 3.
Okay, can do the 3. But the 1 carat, these are everyday earrings.
So wearable.
These are 80-20 earrings where you wear 20% of your jewelry 80% of the time.
Yes.
And never take them off.
Good point.
The day in, day out. Dressing up, going to lunch, going to church, going to this event, that event. These are your signature earrings.
Or if you're double pierced, you know, you like to leave that second one in all the time so it stays open.
Done.
You put them in, you leave them in.
Got it. Okay, 1 carat all the way. And you can do it in that yellow or you can do that in the silver. There's 6 minutes to go around for this presentation. Not going to be seen until late afternoon. So this is an opportunity to go to QVC.com and make your choice right now and take advantage of that. And then you jump to your choice.
I love these.
So let's go to why did you know your mom was going to get you the 3 carat?
Well, you were there when she told me.
It was a surprise.
You saw my face.
Why do you think she chose the 3 for you?
Well, she had seen me wearing all 3 sizes throughout the week. I was trying to decide what I liked or how I would wear them. And I was kind of leaning into the 5, to be honest with you. But I've got this bob going on and I wear glasses all the time. So when I put these on, it just feels like they were mine from the moment I put them on. The size seemed right for me. I'm a very casual girl, you know, on the weekend I'm running around in a ball cap and yoga pants. You know, I can wear these with my ball cap and yoga pants. I can wear them to work when I have my diamond expert expert hat on.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to get a ton of wear. I'm so excited. I have two other pair of diamond earrings in my wardrobe. One of them is in yellow gold, so I wanted the white just so I would have one of each, right, for color.